Okay, so you're now 35 days out, and I complained that you did not clean properly at day 7.
Right. I was way too cautious. I was not vigorous with the cleaning, so when I came back at day 7, I was still filled with crusts. I went home that day. About an hour later, I put in conditioner, washed it out after about a minute. Only a few of the crusts came out. Later that night, about 6 hours later, this time I put the...
Start again, later on that night.
Later on that night, I put conditioner in again. This time I left it in for 20 minutes, just went about my business around the house, then washed it out. Well, it had softened the crust so much, the crust came out in droves, and virtually none of the hairs came out. A few little hairs, only 1 spot of blood total, and generally I've learned from Dr. Lindsey that if it doesn't bleed, the graft is pretty safe, so only 1 spot of blood. The next day, did it 2 more times, left it the conditioner in for 20 minutes, once in the morning, once at night. Virtually 100% of all the crusts were gone. So that took 36 hours and 3 times.
Me complaining at you to get it fixed.
Right, so I think I dodged the bullet, I believe, because I got to the crusts and got them softened and off before the crust became too hard to where they might pull out the grafts.
Yeah.
So that's...
Perfect.
So
any other advice you want to give these characters?
Clean good, but if you don't, then leave in the conditioner for a long time, and it'll really soften up that crust. It's amazing the difference leaving it in for more than just a couple minutes. I left it in 20 minutes.
All right, and while I'm doing this, let me just show your scar too. So hold on a second. Yeah, I don't have any of your face there. And that is a great scar on a really fair-skinned, reddish-complected guy at 35 days. And it ought to be great.